I mean, it's an addiction. I do want to stop. It's just, I don't know how.
Right, but I mean, do you remember, I think you said how many thousands?
It was about 6,000 before I quit.
Which is a lot. We got an email.
We got an email. Oh wait, it's from Mike. This is Mike from casting.
Well, that's weird. I was about to forward you the latest application email when I noticed something weird. There are actually 2 emails pertaining to the same relationship, but they're from different people. Both have concerns of the other being a catfish. Both emails are below. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck.
2 sides think they're being catfished.
Wow. All right, here's the first one. Dear Neve and Max, I'm Jeffrey. I don't know who else to turn to. I believe my brother, Lanham, is being catfished. He's been dating this girl named Ari for a few months, but they've never met. Is there any way you could find out if this woman is real? Please help. Thank you, Jeff.
Where are these guys?
Unclear. I guess we'd have to reach out. Let's write him an email. Hey Jeff, it's Steve and Max. We just read your email and love to know more. What made you think Ari was lying to / catfishing your brother? Do you have a way to video chat with us so we can talk? All right, great. So we'll send this to Jeff. So here's the second email now from Ariana.
From Ariana.
Interesting.
As in Ari.
Yes. Hey Neve and Max, my name is Ari. I'm 21 and live in Los Angeles. This is going to sound insane. I can't believe I'm even writing you, but I think someone wrote into the show accusing me of being a catfish, and I have no idea why, and I need your help to prove him wrong. Jeff is my boyfriend Lanham's brother. I can't believe Jeff would do this because Lanham and I are in a loving relationship, but since Jeff did this, it makes me think that Lanham is hiding something.
Do you know what that could mean? That could mean that 2 people are actually who they are, but think that they're being catfished by the other person. So we could have a real love story.
Right. All right, so hold on. We met on Plenty of Fish.
Uh-oh.
He loves me and I love him.
Sunshine is gonna come now, rain down all over you.
He's a very sweet and genuine guy, and he means the world to me. Wow, 3 months, the world.
Sunshine is gonna come now, rain down. Sunshine is gonna come now.
I love Lanham with all my heart, but I need your help to find out the truth. I can video chat. Please call me, Ariana.
So you love cats.
Yeah, I have 2 cats that are with my ex-boyfriend
And how long did you date your ex-boyfriend?
for 3 years.
And then you got on Plenty of Fish?
Yeah.
And how soon after making the Plenty of Fish profile did you meet Lanham?
Like, I want to say it was either that same day or the next day.
What was it about Lanham that caught your eye?
Off the bat, it was the way he looked. He was, he looked different than anyone else that messaged me. Like, he has a lot of tattoos. But more than that, it was, how easy it was to talk to him. Nothing seemed forced, everything, the conversation just like flowed. We talked about meeting up on the phone. We talked about, that Friday that, we would meet. That Thursday was when everything kind of happened. His brother passed away. I asked him what happened. He told me it was his brother had died in a car crash. The next day, I find out that his brother had died from cancer.
What? How do you mix those things up? Well,
Yeah.
usually you don't pull the family member died in a car crash card
Day 4.
till
Right.
at least a month or 2 in.
Right. This guy doesn't have good luck. His brother either had cancer or died in a car accident or both.
I mean, it's ridiculous. Come on, Ari.
I mean, I can see why, but I'm just kind of being, I just want all this to be real.
Can we see the pictures?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, let's please see this guy. All right, let's
Hold
see.
on.
Oh, yeah. All right, so this is Lanham. He texted this to you? When?
This was like towards the beginning.
I'm just, ooh, I love you more. I'm just looking at your, oh man, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Holy moly, you guys text a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
We're usually just talking, from when we wake up to when we go to sleep.
Okay, so here, this is the day of. He said, my brother passed away. You said, when, how, what happened? I'm so sorry to hear that, baby. He said, an hour ago. My brother called this morning to tell me he was in the hospital. Oh, babe, I'm really sorry for that. I'll always be here for you. I love you so much. He said, love you too.
But you're saying I love you too? This is like day 4?
Yeah.
It's pretty advanced.
Yeah.
You're right. How did that happen so fast?
I mean, like I said, like
You haven't even met the guy. And you love him so much?
I do. I mean, it's just the way that we talk and the way that, he, kind of makes me feel.
How do you get to love after 3 days of texting? What is so special about this guy?
He's very, like, reassuring because, like, sometimes, I get, like, sad. Like, I used to be an emergency dispatcher. There's been a lot of times where, like, I'll have, like, crazy dispatches and, like, at the end of it, like, I just have to cry and, like, I'll just tell him about it, like, what happened, and he'll just tell me that, you have to stay strong, like, keep your head up, I know you can do this. Like, it was always him to kind of pick me back up and listen to me when I needed him.
You have a big heart. You care about people,
Yeah.
clearly. I get why, emotionally, this relationship made sense and felt great. That said, as outsiders, there are clearly a lot of things that jump out to us as possible lies.
Right.
How much of your feelings about this guy are tied up with him being this super handsome, tattooed, hot guy?
I mean, I would be hurt, definitely, because I'm expecting the person I'm talking to be, the person that I see in pictures. But I do love him, and I really want to be with him and have a future with him.
You talk about living together? And...
Yeah, we talk about, living together. He's asked me for my ring size. So,
Wow.
like, dude,
Jeez.
I just so badly want this,
All right, well, look. Send us everything you have.
Okay.
Hopefully, we'll figure this out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
I'm Neve.
Hey, Neve.
Did we speak on the phone?
Yeah, I'm the one that you talked to on the phone.
So, Lanham.
Lanham.
But is that,
No, it's not real name.
that's not your real name. What's your name?
It's Marcus.
Okay, Marcus. Why don't you follow me out here to... Okay. So this is
Hi.
Hey.
Marcus, AKA Lanham. And that's about as far as we got.
Okay, who are you?
I'm Marcus. I'm from Dallas.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
And how long have you been doing this?
For like the last 3 years. I actually created the persona in 2013, in December. I remember that. Because I tried online dating, and I just didn't get any response and stuff.
So what happened? You turned 40 and we're just like, I'm gonna start catfishing.
It just started off as a social experiment, and then it turned into an addiction. Something that, got a hold of me when I was vulnerable. I couldn't understand why people, women couldn't, online, couldn't, like, dig me.
Did you have any brothers that died?
No.
So those stories were all...
Yeah, I just made that up.
For why? Why did you make that up?
Well, I didn't know if we were gonna meet or not, because I work nights and then I sleep during the day, so it's kind of hard to, it kills your social life working at night. So I had to kind of create something to where my time was limited.
You know what kills your social life? When you think you're dating someone that you're in love with and you're gonna have kids with and you're not meeting anyone else because someone's feeding you bullshit over the phone. That's what kills your social life. What do you have to say to this girl right here? I mean, is she the youngest girl you've ever catfished?
Yes.
You were pretending to be a 25-year-old,
Right.
among other things.
Man, I'm really sorry.
Well, why at any point in us talking did you not tell me? 'Cause
I
you-
wanted to tell you,
Well,
and I
you
should
could have
have.
just told me. You could have just told me, and it would have gone way differently.
I should have told you. I want to stop doing this. That's the whole deal. And I thought that she would be the perfect one to have the opportunity to come clean with and see if there might be a chance.
See, there might be a chance that it'll work out between you guys?
Maybe. I mean, my feelings for her are genuine. I really do care about
Yeah,
her.
but you were talking to someone else for half the time that you were
Kylie.
supposed to be in love with her.
Yeah, what happened?
Telling her the same thing.
Kylie?
Yeah.
That was a mistake. With Kylie, I got so intrigued with how she acted. I mean, she was very, she enjoyed sexting, and I got caught up in it. But what I feel for you is genuine, it's real.
It's not.
It is.
How can you say that when nothing that I know of you is real at all? Nothing. Not one thing.
Ooh.
Dylan.
Subject, who should I believe? The girl I love or a stranger? Dear Neve and Max, my name is Dylan. I'm 21 years old and live in Browns Mills, New Jersey. I'm writing to you guys because I now suspect the girl I love might not be who she says she is. I met Allie 8 months ago. She commented on a post of mine and I was immediately attracted to how adorable she was, so I messaged her. We immediately hit it off. Things moved fast. I think I started falling for her first week I knew her. Allie is 20 years old, lives in Oklahoma, and works full-time in a hospital just like I do.
Whoa.
We text all day, every day, because we have so much in common. Around the time we met, I lost my mom, which in all honesty, I have yet to fully recover from.
That was only 8 months
Jeez.
ago.
I barely knew her, but she was there to lift my spirits up every day. As much as I tried to push everyone away, she still would not leave, and I'm so grateful for that. As wonderful and amazing as Allie is, she has refused to video chat on multiple occasions. In all honesty, I never thought she could be lying until a few days ago. I received a text message from someone telling me Allie was not who she said she was.
Who is this someone?
Who's this mystery texter? I have no idea what to make of this message. I never thought I could be getting catfished, but this is something I cannot ignore. What should I do? Dylan.
How important is Allie? Do you guys love each other?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, without a doubt. I tell her that I love her and that I really care about her.
But does she know how you feel about what you've been through and where you want to go? And
Yeah, she does. She knows that I'm very passionate about wanting to be a surgeon. Like, I feel like she understands, like, the passion to help people. Like, at the end of the day, that's all I want to do.
So she seems like she could be the one. She
Yeah,
seems like.
yeah, for sure.
How much are you taking seriously the possibility that she's not who she is?
I'm hoping for the best. I'm trying to be optimistic about it because, I mean, it would suck to be like, I'm in love with a girl who's not really her.
Can we see what this girl looks like?
Yeah,
Allie.
I have that picture and then there's another pictures.
All right. She's cute.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, well, look. We'll start doing our fancy finger work online and see what we can find.
Okay, that sounds like a plan to me.
Let's get out of here. All right.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Chelsea or Mary?
I'm Chelsea.
Hi, Neve. Great, so we spoke earlier. Mm-hmm. Excellent. This is Max and Dylan.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
Nice to meet you.
You're who texted Dylan
Yes.
last week.
Yeah, I appreciate that, thank you.
Yeah.
So Mary is here right now?
Yeah, she's inside.
She's
She is.
inside.
Okay. Well, should we go
Yeah,
in there, or what do you
let's-
think? I mean,
I can go get her.
okay, that works.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, you can come.
Well, we can hang here. That's fine.
Hello. Don't be nervous. Hi.
Hi.
So are you, it's all right.
Sorry.
Are you Mary?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Max.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I know you're really nervous,
Yeah.
but I think that this is kind of the right thing to do. We brought Dylan all the way from New Jersey, and I think he just wants some answers.
Yeah.
So, can you
Yeah.
come outside with me? Okay.
Gosh.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Neve.
Hi.
Mary. Good to meet you. And this is Dylan.
Yep.
So we obviously have a lot of questions.
Gosh. I just want you to know, I wasn't trying to hurt you. You are my person, and you know that. You've been my person. He's always been there, no matter what. I didn't want it to be like this. I love you and I care about you. And I'm so sorry about all this. Yeah.
Why pretend to be somebody else?
I've been doing this for a very long time. I've always been that outcast girl, so then when you go to another world like internet, you get to be whoever you want.
And what about the girl whose pictures you're using?
Her name is really Aaliyah. She's caught me before. She has said some rude things to me, but not, I mean, who wouldn't? I've been stealing her pictures.
What about your story that Dylan knows is true? You said a lot of things about where you worked and what you wanted, your dreams, and
Maybe some things I did say were not correctly right. I do go to college.
Are you studying to be in the medical
Yes,
profession?
I do want to be a general surgeon.
But you don't work at a hospital?
No.
Obviously, Dylan's gone through a pretty traumatic last couple years and was pushing people away. Why did you fight to stay in his life?
He was my person when I needed him, and I was going to be there even if I wasn't the real person.
Did you feel bad
Oh,
that
yeah.
you had been lying to him at that point?
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel good.
Have you tried to actually stop it?
Yeah, I've tried and I just go back. There's something that pushes me to go back.
The real girl is contacting you and your cousin's selling you out. Clay and Mason, Clay thought he was talking to
Right, they confronted
Allie's
you about
sister, and right,
Yeah.
all these people are kind of like confronting you now.
Like, it's weird to say to people. Like, it's like my addiction. It's weird to come out, but it's like the attention and the strive to get that attention, and you'd pretty much do anything you could to get that attention.
You said the word addiction,
Yeah.
which is kind of an admission that things have kind of gotten out of control.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop by myself, and I know it's not going to, ever.
we do have an email here. Hey, my name is Aaliyah. I'm 23 and recently moved from California to Tennessee. 4 years ago, I met Paula online. We just vibed.
Say all the right things.
Paula lived in Seattle, but her work as a model was constantly bringing her to Los Angeles, which wasn't far from where I live. We quickly started talking about meeting up, and I was looking forward to it. As the months passed, I realized that I was starting to develop feelings for Paula. I'd never been attracted to a woman before, and our relationship heated up. Paula and I loved hyping each other up, and I could be myself with no pressure. But while we always said we were going to meet up, Paula never called me whenever she got to LA. Paula no calla.
Holla.
Setting fire to the roses.
About a year ago, Paula disappeared,
Playing with your emotions.
and her phone number stopped working. This wasn't unusual for her. Sometimes she'd just shut everything down.
Are you reading a children's book?
I do read a lot of children's books.
That's what you've been doing all
Yeah.
quarantine.
This time, a month passed, and then another. I tried to find her, but she'd fully ghosted.
Ignoring all the warnings.
She was really gone. But a few weeks ago, I got a message from someone claiming to be Paula.
I'm just a tease.
But before I pick up where we left off, I think I need some more information. There's something going on, and it's time for me to find out what it is. Aaliyah.
I'm just a tease.
What's going on with Paula?
This story is very interesting to us.
So I met Paula like almost 4 years ago. We had randomly started following each other. Eventually we started DMing, and then from there went to texting and then phone calls.
Tell us more about Paula.
Paula's about my age. She's beautiful. When I met her, she was doing modeling.
And where does she live now?
I'm not really sure. I just know she doesn't live in Seattle anymore.
So you and Paula were vibing, as you say, but you said it took a while before it got romantic. When did you start feeling attracted to her?
It just kind of slowly progressed into flirting with each other, I guess. And we started acknowledging that we were attracted to each other.
Before Paula, were you ever attracted to girls, or was she the first?
I think I might have been already attracted to girls. I just didn't acknowledge it until Paula. She was kind of like the first girl that I ever like crushed on. That's something me and her have spoke about. We've never dated a female before. We've only ever dated guys. When I met Paula, I was in a relationship. Me and her related on boy problems too, from time to time.
And then you guys started kind of flirting.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Like, were you guys sending pics? Were you?
Yes, it got to that point sometimes.
A little Savage Fenty moment.
So wait a second, so you guys sent some sexy selfies?
Mm-hmm.
And what were the conversations?
Some of the conversations were just a little too explicit for TV. I'm just like a really private person, so I don't really.
Oh.
It went
Been in
down
quarantine.
in the DM, right?
From time to time, yeah, it went in that direction.
And you did also talk on the phone.
Yeah, we did.
And then eventually you said she disappeared.
Yeah, Paula is very off the map sometimes. Some months she would be on social media, and then for a while she wouldn't be on social media at all. But we would still be talking on the phone and stuff like that. But there would be occasions where her number would change.
Why was her number changing?
Honestly, I think there's certain people she just doesn't like to be able to contact her, so she'll just be over it and be like, forget it, I'm gonna just change my number.
But through all of that, you kept up your relationship until one day she disappeared from you as well.
Yeah.
Did you text her and be like, hey, what's up, or what's going on? And like she just stopped responding?
Mm-hmm. I was hurt. And then when I texted her, the messages started turning green, and I was like, oh, okay. She changed her phone number again.
I'm sure that must have been tough for you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red flags. How are you still believing that she might be real?
Mm-hmm.
I think she is who she says she is, for sure. Our relationship really meant something to me. Me and Paula got real close. And I don't feel like I'm a person who can get catfished, if that makes sense. To be optimistic.
Well, we don't know.
Are you Raven?
Hi, yeah.
Hi, Raven. How you
Hi.
doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. We're all kind of just catching up and finding out a lot of new information, and just want to give you a chance to kind of introduce yourself and then tell the story however you feel best reflects the truth.
Okay, my name is Raven. I'm from Seattle, which is how I originally came across Naani's pictures. There was multiple accounts, a lot of them got deleted. The most people that I've talked to, like on the accounts, would be Paula.
And how many people were you talking to?
I was talking to a lot of people, like 800 people altogether.
What?
I'm kind of confused right now because, yeah, I'm confused.
I started to see that when I was someone else, I was getting more attention than I was as me. And so I started to go with that. I know that this sounds crazy, but like, it was literally like an addiction. Sometimes what I would do is create mutual friends so that people would think that it was a real account, this person knew people in real life. I was behind the Jordan account that Aaliyah had reached out to. First of all, I'm sorry. I really did like you. I think that you're a really good person. I've always thought that you were a very beautiful person. All I want to do is come clean and come forward with the truth. And I think that you deserve that.
Go ahead if you have something you want to say, Aaliyah.
Well, I just wanted to talk to y'all too, without her present.
Like just us?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if that's okay with you, Raven, Aaliyah will check in with you for a minute. Raven will bring you back on and we can finish the conversation.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So I only want to talk to you two right now real quick so we can get some stuff out the way. This girl is sitting here continuing to lie. Everything I've told you guys is the truth about me and Paula's relationship. We've never FaceTimed. We have been talking for that period of time. Everything is real. But the reason why I'm so blown out of the water and confused. The reason I did believe Paula was the girl in the pictures is because Paula, she hit me up. She still had me convinced she was a real person. She was like, let's get on this TV show.
What?
It was gonna be like a I see you, you see me, it's a happy ending type of episode.
Whoa.
That's why it's weird now and it's scaring me.
Wait, did you already know who Raven was?
No.
She thought she was meeting Paula genuinely. That's why she
Yeah.
was so sure, because Paula told her, like, it's gonna be a happy ending, so it doesn't really matter,
Oh
but
my
it'll
God.
be good.
So Raven, in a unbelievably selfish and also additionally like deceptive move,
Twisted.
convinced you to write in and tricks you into coming on the show by telling you that it was just really her and that you guys were gonna have a happy ending.
Yeah.
So she came up with this whole plan and you said yes because you thought it was really just Paula, but actually the girl in the pictures was Nayani. Wow. Okay, we're all back.
Aaliyah, the floor is yours.
Okay. So I blew up our spot, so we are exposed. I told them, me and you have spoke behind the scenes. I wouldn't have done this had I known that you were not gonna end up being the person you swore you were. You almost got the other girl cussed out because I thought she was Paula coming up with a new plan out of nowhere and not telling me. So she was about to get cussed out, but then I had to think about it like, maybe that's really not Paula. I'm weirded out by all this. Still kind of disappointed in myself that I even thought this was a good idea to do, because now I'm on TV looking stupid. So I'm trying to like just keep my composure because we're on TV. I don't want to say something I can't take back. But after 3.5 years of lying, you're not gonna get a friendship from me. I'm gonna just say that now. So that's it.
Okay. I understand. If I was put in your position, I'd be the same way. I'm not trying to embarrass anybody.
But you did.
But I'm not trying to, and nor was that my intention.
You were deceiving Leah behind the scenes into thinking that she was actually going to meet the real Paula. That is how you were able to get here to this point right now and get on our show. And why even want to get on the show?
So I'm coming up here now to set the record straight and to come clean. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna see this. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna know of the real person behind the pictures, and that's why I'm here.
But you didn't need to do this to come clean. You could have just stopped lying and told people the truth.
Well, I didn't have any more of my accounts. I'm sure, as you know, you may know, like my accounts have been deleted by Instagram. So I didn't have the chance because I was gonna go on Instagram Live with Nayani at one point and tell everybody that Paula was not a real person.
But I don't believe that for a second.
But I could have easily...
No, you would have kept doing that. You would have kept using the accounts if they hadn't been shut down. You got called multiple times by Nayani asking you to stop, and you didn't. And the only reason you may have slowed down was because Instagram did, thankfully, do their job and take down the multiple accounts that you continued to make. One would get shut down, you'd make a new one. So don't tell me the only reason you decided to stop was because you couldn't get on your account and do a Facebook Live.
I didn't think that this was the only way to stop. You're kind of attacking me in a way, and I don't like that. I've tried to stop, and it's not easy for me. I understand that I've hurt a lot of people. I understand that. I was young. I'm still young, and I'm still learning. You don't know what I struggle with every day. Yes, I'm a up person. Yes, I've done up things to people, and I've had a lot of up things done to me too. So like, don't attack me. Like, don't do that.
I don't think that it's an attack. What I think is happening is it's hard to hear somebody plain and simple tell you exactly what it is that has been going on and what you have been doing, because sometimes when you're in it, it's hard to see the reality of the situation. No one is negating what you've been through. Nayani told us you've been through a lot, and everyone understands that. And I think it would be even more easy to empathize with you if we did not know the behind the scenes. That is where things take a turn for us. Our job is to help people. But when you are behind the scenes actively and maliciously trying to make some pop, we have to call you out on that.
Right? This is like a real addiction and a real issue for me. So the way that I might have went about it to come, to be on here or to come on here might have been like up. But I'm still here.
We want for you to be able to put these pages behind you and move forward. But in order to move forward, we have to acknowledge how we even got to this point.
I think that this was wrong, you know, as far as like, you know, me keeping in contact with Aaliyah and, you know, portraying that I'm still, you know, this person. But in all honesty, I did like Aaliyah. Like, there was a connection for me. Like, it's not like that was fake. I'm sorry that I put you in this position in the first place. I think that I could have told you a different way, most definitely, rather than leading you to believe something else. That was a, like, dick move. And I'm really sorry for that. And I'm really sorry for everything. You share a lot of personal information with me, not only in your life, but your body, and that's not okay to do to anybody.
All right, from Matt from Arkansas. Subject, is this finally the real deal? Hey Team Catfish, my name is Matt. I'm 28 years old, and I live in Searcy, Arkansas. I'm a personal trainer and bartender. I like him already. I'm talking to a girl named Elise, who I met on TikTok. She's 25 and lives near me in Star City. I don't know how close those are, but near is near.
Not far.
I've had a bad time of it love-wise. There was a lot of drama surrounding my ex. I was stuck after that and swore off dating. I just prefer meeting people organically. Fine. But the way Elise and I met, even though it was online, it was also pretty organic. Elise is unlike anyone else I've ever met. She really cares about me on an intellectual level and supportive emotional level. We text and talk on the phone all the time. It's easy. I like it. She's also extremely pretty and has a beautiful smile. She's sarcastic and snarky. I like her already too. And just has a great personality altogether. So I'm reaching out to you guys because I've tried to hang out with her on multiple occasions. I've tried to video call her on multiple times. And it's always an excuse. She also has no social media except TikTok, which is very strange to me for a 25-year-old esthetician who I would expect to be on all platforms to gain more clientele. It's all very strange, and I don't know what to believe. We really appreciate y'all's help. Thanks, Matt.
So
then how did you meet Elise?
So I'm on TikTok live one night, just talking to people just about like fitness, just whatever. So I'm just talking to people and she gets on there and just starts being sarcastic and snarky and just like messing with me. And I messaged her, and so I ended up getting her number. So I called her. So we talked for a little while, just kind of getting to know each other, and we've been talking every day pretty much since.
What do you think is so different about Elise from people you've dated in the past?
She's extremely charismatic. She's extremely sweet. Like, we have great conversations. If I'm having a really bad day, she always has some way to like cheer me up, and not a lot of people are that caring.
It sounds like she's been there for you in a way that your friends and stuff haven't been, would you say?
Yeah, way more so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my friends are there for me, but not in that type of caring way, like that emotional level.
Yeah, where it's like a safe space, you know?
Yeah, like I know I can talk to her about anything, and I'm not gonna feel like any type of judgment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you met on TikTok Live. Does she post a lot of videos?
I don't even know if she's posted a video since I started following her.
And the videos, are they of her, or is she using other audio?
So there's no videos of her with her actual audio. It's all stuff with like music or like something like that over it.
And since she doesn't have Instagram.
Yep, doesn't have Instagram, doesn't have Snapchat, doesn't have Facebook.
So aside from the handful of TikToks she's posted, have you seen photos? Does she text you pictures of herself? Like,
yeah, she sent me some pictures of herself.
Okay.
They're just like, I guess, daily pictures.
Okay, so she lives in Arkansas, not that far.
Yeah.
Surely you've tried to meet up with her.
Every time I try to hang out with her or make a plan, it's like she either gets called into work or she's not feeling good. Kind of the same thing anytime I try to like FaceTime her or video call her. Like, it's just weird. It's very strange.
Has she ever asked you for anything?
Like, financially?
Yeah.
No, she's never asked me for anything except for like, I guess, just my time to talk, just me.
Look at the way he lights up when he says that. Like, I feel like it's new for you to have someone in your life that just...
Well, it's been a long year. Like, the past 12 months have been a lot, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Well, can we sort of see some of the interactions that you have with her? I guess you've texts with her, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you can just scroll to the right because that's all.
She's beautiful.
She is very cute. So she sent you a lot of pictures, and they're cropped. I mean, differently. They're not just like straight off her phone.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel like they are potentially photos that she may have posted. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you guys are very cute, texting and talking about everything all the time.
We should look at her TikTok, shouldn't we?
Oh yeah. Can you bring up her TikTok for us? Let's see this. Okay. So here's the TikTok.
Okay.
Well, so she has a lot of. I mean, she's posted a bunch. But yeah, she's not talking. Okay. She seems cute. She's definitely smart and funny. But obviously, you're at a point now where you're starting to feel like, where's this going?
There's just so many questions. I'm just kind of confused about everything.
It could be, is that an Uber? Well, there is someone else. Do you know this girl?
Nope.
Okay, well, she seems to be coming this way. Hello?
Hello.
Wait. I know you. We just did an episode with you. Carmela. Okay. Obviously, you're not the girl in the pictures.
Right.
Is that?
The face pictures were me. They're just very edited with Face app.
There were other guys you were talking to that you met online.
I mean, I've probably talked to like 5,000, 6,000 guys.
Whoa.
Wait, what? Hi, Camilla. I'm Devon.
Oh, sorry.
Nice to
Simone,
meet
by the
you.
way.
I was wondering who you were, Queen.
Nice to meet you. Lovely.
Elise, AKA Carmela.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, this is Matt. I don't know.
I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I have no words. I have absolutely no words.
But what's interesting to me is that when we last saw you, you were talking to William, but you had sent him very filtered photos of yourself.
Right.
This feels strangely like
a step backwards.
A step backwards.
I mean, I just kind of felt like with William, that's as vulnerable or honest as I've been with a guy, and it still wasn't good enough. So after the show, I deleted my Carmela accounts with like the filtered pictures and stuff.
Okay, okay.
And so after that, I just started missing social media. I guess it's kind of like another addiction.
So after we filmed, you made the Elise TikTok.
Right, probably like 3 days after we filmed.
I'm a little disappointed, but okay.
Why? Just why? What's the point?
It was never like about you. I was just scrolling through lives like I normally do. And I just talked to cute guys and just so happened to land on him. And it kind of spiraled out of hand, I guess.
Why not just be yourself though? And just actually tell people who you are?
Right.
Why do that to people?
Again, it was never to hurt you or anything.
I'm obviously not the only person you do this to. Why do it to people? Why hurt people like that?
I don't know. I guess it's an addiction.
Are there other people that are talking to Elise?
Yeah. I mean, right now I probably talked to 12, but since I made the profile, I've talked to probably 50.
Wow, okay. Have any of the guys you've been talking to sent you money?
No.
So, okay. So, over the course of the last 2 months, have you genuinely felt like this was a relationship? Because Matt seemed to get the vibe that this was a girlfriend-y thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's not you didn't feel that.
I mean, I was mostly just doing it for the attention and validation.
Did you ever feel bad? I mean, he opened up, shared personal, intimate things.
I mean, it's an addiction. I do want to stop. It's just, I don't know how.
Right. But I mean, do you remember, I think you said how many thousands?
It was about 6,000 before I quit.
Which is a lot.
So basically, you made me think that you liked me a lot. I opened up to things that I don't open up to with anybody. At the end of the day,
You lied to me about literally every aspect of your life, which is just bonkers to me. And you can't continue doing this to people. Like, I'm a real person. I have emotions, I have feelings.
Okay.
And you hurt the out of me.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you are, though. I don't think you care.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
I think it's fair for him to feel the way he feels. Understanding the consequences of your actions and developing some empathy for those people is important.
Right.
Carmela, I'm happy to chat with you for a minute. Matt, you want to just chill for a minute?
Yeah.
And we'll just come scoop you in a second. How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did that resonate with you at all? I mean, how do you describe your addiction? And to what?
I would say catfishing, and just for that attention and constant validation. Me and William, after the show, didn't talk as much, so I think that's where, the addiction kind of came back in, and I was like, damn, like William's gone, so I need that attention and that validation to feel good about myself.
What you're describing about it being an addiction, it's like you were getting a dopamine hit. Like every time someone was saying you're cute or responding to you, that like make you feel good for a moment, but remember the impact that it has on him, because deep down you have a heart, like you're not someone that lacks complete empathy or doesn't care. Remember that it's not just you that you're deciding or acting for, like it really does impact someone else, and hopefully that'll help be a deterrent.
You're right.
Look, it's tough. I think if we could try to figure out some way to use the same technology, but to do it in a way that gets you the same or some version of that excitement and validation without hurting people, right? I'm committed as much as I can be to try and help support you. So if you do, after today, find that you're ready to start a profile, I would love to know about it and say it on the show, so that the people watching can say, I want to go find Carmela. I want to follow her. I want to see what she's doing, whatever. Like,
I want to support her.
I'd love to give you that boost.
Thank you.
As a small way to sort of encourage you to just be you.
I'm sorry.
Because I know it's hard. And you play it cool, but like, it's not easy. What you're dealing with is tough.
Yeah. What are you feeling in that moment? What made you so emotional in that moment?
I guess just support.
You deserve support. And I'm sure there are tons more people that you haven't even met yet who'd want to give you that support. You are worthy of that.
Thank you. I was gonna ask. Thank you.
Of course you can.